Hello, everyone, and welcome back to day number 2 of the Star City Games Columbus Open Modern and the top 8. Let's get into it. I'm very curious to see who's going to be in the top 8. Hope it's not half Hogak. Probably won't be. I mean, considering the results of the Mythic Championship, I'm guessing it's going to be diverse. I'm going to say it's going to be diverse, okay? That's just my guess. So let's go. Let's get into it. Eldrazi Tron versus Urza. Round number 10. Let's go. It's amazing how much Mishra's Bauble gets used now. That card, first got discovered in Modern for, the original Death Shadow deck. And it kind of just stayed in Death Shadow for a while, and then, people started playing it everywhere. Not everywhere, but in a lot of decks. Alright, Chalice on 1. That's pretty good against, this Urza deck. Counters the Chromatic Stars, the Astrolabs. It doesn't counter any of the key components of the deck, which are 2 costs. The Sword of the Meek and the Thopter Assembly, or Thopter Foundry. But having it on 1's decent. Counters probably 8 to 12 with their spells. Yeah, maybe I think 2. I think he probably should have held on to it and actually waited to put it on 2. I don't know. Because that counters the Goblin, that counters Sword of the Meek, Thopter Foundry. Counters Spellbomb too, right? Spellbomb's 2, isn't it, to put out and 1 to activate? I guess it doesn't prevent you from War of Inventioning, though. Which just puts it into play, it doesn't cast it. Well, this looks like it's over already. Make infinite Thopters. Make infinite Thopters, make infinite mana. Let's go. GG. Yeah. A little GG. Let's go to the sideboard. For sideboard, pull up the sideboard. Are they not pulling up the sideboard? I guess they're not pulling up the sideboard. Okay. Well, they would be sideboarding in Graveyard Hate. Eldrazi Tron would be bringing in Graveyard Hate because Urza uses a lot of its power comes from the graveyard. And pretty much anything interactive with artifacts, Tron will bring in. And then again, Urza will bring in anything interactive to keep them off, Tron. Artifact interaction, Chalice of the Void interaction. I don't know if this deck runs Spell Pierce. It might run Spell Pierce on the side, which is good against Eldrazi Tron. Alright, thought not's gonna snag the sword. Drawing lots of lands. But he just found Goblin. Which is going to get another Sword of the Meek. Put it in the graveyard. Alright, he doesn't have the infinite combo now, but he can still make a bunch of Thopters. At least 4 Thopters a turn, 5 Thopters a turn. Don't think Reality Smasher is going to be enough. Yeah, I think this is just over. Yeah, I really think you have to like Chalice on 2 here. I don't think Eldrazi is a very good matchup. Or has a very good matchup against Urza. Because they just, their threats just aren't big. And like, unlike normal Tron, normal Tron can just like big threat you out of the game pretty quickly. But like Grixis or Eldrazi Tron kind of just plays like medium to high level threats. Excuse me. Hogak on Hogak. All right, round number 11. Clipping right along. Hogak versus Zoo. Yes, Zoo. Let's go, Zoo. Haven't seen this deck in a while. Hoping it's Naya Zoo. A bunch of one-drop value creatures. Or one-drop creatures with good power and toughness. I don't think Zoo really has a good matchup against Hogak. I could be wrong, but I'm thinking it's not good. Hogak plays an 8/8 Trampler on turn 2. Zoo just plays a bunch of like 3/3s and like 2/3s. Well, we got Faithless Looting into Vengevine. Shaping up to be a dirty turn 2. Alright, we got Noble Hierarch. Typically a decent start, but against Hogak. Oh, 2 more Vengevines. 3 Vengevines? Oh my god. Oh my god, if he has 2 creatures next turn, that's 4 Vengevines coming out to play. Holy shit. Okay, it looks like this Zoo is playing Manus Rider and Bloodbraid Elf. This is like kind of a more like mid-rangey Zoo with some value. Oh, and it's playing like Path too. This is like a, what is this, a 4-color Zoo? Because it's Jess guy. Yeah, this must be 4-color Zoo. Just not playing black. That's sweet. I'm digging on it. I'm fairly curious. Okay. Manus Rider is really good. Like, it flies over all of Hogak's shit. He just swung him for 4 in the air, but if he gets 4 for, alright, well he can get Hogak into play. Yep, he's gonna get Hogak into play, and then he's gonna get 4 Vengevines. Yeah, I think this is pretty much GG for Zoo. I don't see how you beat 4 Vengevine and Hogak on turn 3. Seems difficult to beat with the creature deck. Yeah. Swinging him for 16 damage. Okay. Okay. Yeah. GG. You brought a knife to a gunfight, dude. Knife to a motherfucking gunfight. Alright. Sideboard. Hogak's gonna bring in, what? 4 Nature's Claim. 2 Assassin's Trophy. Maybe an Abrupt Decay. I don't even know if you're like, I mean, he's got to have the protection versus Leyline if he's playing Leyline. He's playing 2 Rest in Peace. So what's Zoo gonna bring in? Ooh, Declaration in Stone is that one that exiles something and all copies of it. That actually might be a really good Hogak killer, because that would have killed all 4 Vengevines, or exiled them all. Ooh, Damping Sphere. Maybe Damping Sphere is good against Hogak too, because they do play multiple spells in one turn. So probably 2 Damping Spheres, 2 Rest in Peace. 1 Declaration in Stone. Jamoka's Command too. I don't really see that being useful. Or a Johnny Vengeant? Nah. Yeah, this just seems like a really bad matchup for Zoo. I mean, it's just 2 creature decks and one just does it faster. Alright, we have turn 1 Wild Nicodle into turn 1 Carrion Feeder. Scavenging Ooze is good. He probably boarded those Scavenging. Yeah. Scavenging Ooze is decent. If you can activate it before they can cast something. And like exile a Hogak from a graveyard or exile some well, that's not going to happen here. He's going to play Gravecrawler from the graveyard and then play Hogak turn 2. He's going to grab Dryad Arbor? That's kind of weird. I figured he would have played Gravecrawler. Yeah, fat lot of good this Scavenging has done. Like, Hogak is just too fast. It's just too fast. That's why you just, like, have to have Leyline against it. Like, Leyline's, like, the only thing that, like, gives you, like, a chance against it, really. Unless you're playing a faster deck like Infect. Like, Infect can beat it. Pretty handedly. I've beaten every Hogak deck I've played against. I've played against it like 4 times, and I've beaten it 4 times. And that was even back when it had the infinite combo. I beat it too. 2 of those, or 3 of those were back when it had the infinite combo. And that was arguably like the faster version of the deck that had kind of like a longer reach. Alright, he's swinging with Hogak and Carrion Feeder. And he's just gonna like throw a million blockers in front of Carrion Feeder. Make sure that it dies. It's probably the right block here. I mean, if you block Hogak, he's just gonna get it right back again. Right, how did both McConnells die? They're 3/3s, aren't they? And that thing's only a 5/5? I'm a little confused here. Oh no, he doesn't have a plains. That's a fast land. Okay, so they're just 2/2s. Never mind. Yeah, Zoo just cannot beat this deck. Like, even drew his sideboard cards, he's getting crushed. Alright, Bloodbraid into Mana Strider. I mean, it's not terrible, but I mean, like, we're on Chump Block City here. Population U. And then Hogak's. The fact that Hogak has Trample just makes this deck like that much more deadly. Like, if Hogak didn't have Trample, this deck wouldn't be nearly as good, because you could chump block him all day long with tokens or whatever, but that Trample just makes it power, makes it a force to be reckoned with. Yeah, this Hogak deck is just super format warping. It needs to go away. It feels like it's almost as bad as Eldrazi Winter. That 3 months that you were able to play Eye of Ugin and Eldrazi Temple. in a deck. Yeah, those decks were disgusting. And all the cheap Eldrazi. Just oppressively good. This deck feels a lot like that. Yeah, he just kills the blocker. GG, I guess? But not really. I mean, why couldn't we have watched this game? Oh, we gotta watch the Hogak matches. Although I think Eldrazi-Tron's gonna win this. Eldrazi-Tron is pretty favored against Jund. Yeah, he got 2-0'd by it. Unfortunately. Katana sleeves. Alright. Round number 12. Burn versus Amulet Titan. Okay. This actually should be a pretty even matchup, right? This might actually even be in the Titan player's favor. Maybe not. I mean, Burn can get rid of, like, you know, Azusa and Sakura Tribe Scout. But I mean, like, Azusa, once Azusa comes out, you get to play the 2 lands before they can respawn, because it doesn't, their priority, they don't get priority until after you've played the lands. So you can't really stop Azusa from doing her thing. Like, you're going to get 2 extra lands that turn no matter what, unless you, like, cast a spell or something before you drop your land, which no one's going to do, because that would be a huge play error. But yeah, I don't know. I think Amulet can definitely win this matchup. Like, if they go off on, like, turn 3 or 4, like, they can definitely, like, smoke Burn. Like, once Titan comes out, like, what they can't do, they have to, like, double spell it. And then it's already fetched 2 lands at that point. Alright, looks like a lot of people are playing Skewer the Critics now. Which is, very strong. It's basically a sorcery speed lightning bolt if the opponent's taking damage. Otherwise it costs 3 to cast. Alright, see Azusa, here's what I'm talking about. He gets to play his 2 lands before the Burn player gets priority. So he has Titan next turn. Yeah, he's not even going to bother attacking Azusa or bolting Azusa because she's already done her thing. Oh, he is killing Azusa. Okay. Maybe since he just got a free land off the top, he was like, maybe I should kill Azusa now. Looks like Mr. Giant's coming out. Mr. Primeval Giant. He is a giant, actually. That's his race. That's his creature type. Giant. Not Titan, giant. Boom. Alright, so he okay, this is one of the cool things that Amulet Titan can do. So he grabbed Vesuva out of his deck, and he copied the, I forgot the name of that land, but it gains you 2 life when it comes into play. So he basically gained 2 life off of that and got a Teleria West. And now he's going to be able to transmute Teleria West next turn, play another Titan, or for Summoner's Pact, get a Titan, play another Titan, and just keep doing these tricky things and just putting out a bunch of Titans. And the burn player is soon not going to be able to do anything. I mean, he's not going to get any more attacks in, that's for sure. And if he does, he's going to have to sacrifice, you know, an attacker each time. But the Titan player's in no hurry. Like, he doesn't need to, like, attack or do anything right now. He can just sit back and gain some life. Alright, he's going to 2-spell the Titan here, it looks like. But then he's going to have nothing left in hand. I mean, he's got him to 9, but that means he has to top deck 3 damage spells in a row to win this game. And I just don't think that's going to happen before the Amulet Titan player can finish him off. And he's probably going to gain some more life here, too. So he tapped all that mana to transmute Teleria West to get Summoner's Pact. Oh wait, I guess he's not going to get to play Titan this turn. He doesn't. He's 1 mana short. Oh, but he's going to bounce his gain lifeline, gain 2 more life. And play an Arboreal Grazer, yes. I didn't know if that card was main deck in this deck. Let him play another bounce land, bounce the gain 2 life land. Yeah, he's gained 6 life so far off of just playing that land or copying that land. And he's going to gain 8 with it next turn. He's going to play it again. That's pretty tight. Super cool. Yeah, all the burn player can do is just kill the Azusa. Yeah, I think that the Titan player's got this game 100%. opponent fetch another Tolaria. So he used Slayer's Stronghold. He had Slayer's Stronghold in his hand, so he got to play it out of hand and then use it to give Primeval Titan 2 attack. Haste and Vigilance, and then he's going to get a Tolaria West and a bounce land. Bounce the Tolaria West back, so he's going to be able to transmute, get another Summoner's Pack next turn, play another Titan. It's over at this point. I mean, he's still at a healthy 11 life. Like, there's not much that the burn player can do here. Yeah, he's just going to scoop him up. Alright, sideboard. We have on the Titan side, what do we got? Path to Exile? I think the 3 paths come in. Field of the Dead. Does that come in? I don't think so. You could probably bring in an Engineered Explosives and be okay with it. Kill 1-drops. But I think maybe just the 3 Path to Exiles. Maybe a Spell Pierce. But not much. And then the burn's going to bring in, what? 2 Tocatli Honor Guard, 2 Deflecting Palm. Those seem pretty strong. 3 Paths. I could see him bringing those 7 in. I mean, Path is kind of like, it's one of those cards where it's like if he has a Tocatli Honor Guard in play, Path is even better, where he plays a Titan and then he can Path it without him getting any effect from it. So yeah, I can see those 7 coming in. And then of course Deflecting Palm to deflect the Titan attack damage. So he's got some stuff. He's got some stuff. Alright, let's go. Game number 2. Turn 1 Swift Spear. Arguably almost as good as turn 1 Goblin Guide. Still very, very good. Ooh, Tocatli Honor Guard. Okay, no ETBs for you, buddy. Unfortunately, Tocatli Honor Guard does not shut off Amulet of Vigor. Now, if it was permanents entering the battlefield don't cause abilities to trigger, then I would shut off Amulet too. That would be pretty sick, but then that card would be bustedly good. Just shuts off everything. Shuts off all ETBs. It would be like a Torpor Orb, which costs 3, and it's an artifact, and doesn't do anything else but just shut off ETBs. A little bit stuck on mana. He's got a bunch of 2-drop spells in his hand. Not the ideal spot for burn. He'd like at least 1 more land, maybe 2. Alright, so he's gonna Lightning Helix the Tribe Elder, of course, because he doesn't want him playing 2 lands on his next turn with Amulet out. That could be a Titan on his next turn, actually. Alright, he's going to grab Colony Garden. Make a blocker. Save him some life. While he kind of builds up his board a little bit more. He's going to block the Swift Spear here. Basically saves him 2 life. Because he would have fired off a spell if the Monastery Swift Spear hadn't been blocked to give a Prowess trigger. But now he's just going to wait till end step. Probably going to fire off Boros Charm here on the end step. Deal 4 to his dome. 4 to the domer. 4 to the Dizome. Yep. Okay, he Vesuva'd the Colony Garden again, got another 0-1. Alright, yeah, I think the Titan deck. Ooh, he's got the path for the Takali Honor Guard. Although I think he's too low a life now. I don't know if the Titan player can win at this point. Now that Burn has 3 lands in play, he can fire off Lightning Bolt and Lightning Helix. So he needs to like do a lot here. He needs to do a lot here. And there's still 2 Swift Spears on the table, so he's not going to have 2 blockers for those, so I think Burn's got this one. Yeah, if all he has is Titan, I think Burn's got this one. Alright, he's going to give it Vigilance, Haste, and 2 attack. Go get 2 more lands. He's going to have to gain 4 life here. Even if he gains 4 life, does he live? No, he's dead either way. Because 1 Swift Spear is going to get through with 2 Prowess triggers. That's 9 damage. Yeah, he's dead here. He needs to, like, gain 2 life and path a Swift Spear. That's the only way he lives here. But I do not think he has another path in hand. Yeah, GG. Close game, close game. Titan would have had it on the next turn. Game number 3. Burn's taking the mulligan. Right, did he double mulligan? Ew, he did double mulligan. Ouch. Not where you want to be with Burn. Burn's single cards in a vacuum are not very strong. Oh, he's keeping the deflecting palm though. It's a spicy little number. Little deflecting palm for 8 against your Titan with Slayer Stronghold buff. Turn 1 amulet. Oh, so lucky. Top deck the Swiss Spear. Great top deck. He's got the Honor Guard too. His hand's actually not bad. He just needs to draw another land. Dude, did he just straight up whiff on an Ancient Stirrings? How the hell did that happen? Wow, I've never seen Ancient Stirrings whiff an Amulet Titan. The deck has so many lands in it, and like artifacts, and like Summoner's Pact. Oh no, Summoner's Pact isn't colorless. It's green. But damn. I mean, I've whiffed on it before. It happens, but I feel like Amulet Titan, it's almost like impossible to whiff on. Actually, I'm not sure how many lands the Amulet Titan deck plays. I'm guessing like something like 24 or 25, which is not actually that. You know, control decks I think play like 1 or 2 more lands, but... Oh, he did bring in the explosives. That's pretty good. It's gonna kill his amulet though. That sucks. Just attacking with a Swiss Spear, okay. He's probably just going to take the damage here. And just explosives on his instep. Maybe he doesn't explosives at all. Yeah, he's just going to take that one. Alright, he's going to pop the explosives. Not happy. Looks like he didn't draw land. Double amulet. Well, if he draws a bounce land here, but he's got the Tocatli Honor Guard, so he's not going to be able to get the 2 lands from Titan, ETB. He's in kind of a bad spot right now. Burn's kind of like drawn out of its bad 5 cards. It drew double 1-drop, and then now he's up on lands, so... And he's got a canopy land, so if he needs a redraw, he's got it. Pretty good spot to win this one. Oh, he smashed the Smithereens, one of the amulets, okay. Yeah, he really needed to not whiff on that Ancient Stirrings. That really screwed him. Like, if he had found a bounce land off that Ancient Stirrings, he'd be doing fine right now, but that really screwed him over. Dude, he drew another Smash to Smithereens. Wow. Give it to the burn deck for the ultimate top decks here. He got like 4 amazing top decks, like pretty much the best cards he could have top decked. He top decked. That's insane. Insane. Wow, and he just top decks the Boros Charm. Holy crap, the burn top decks, dude. Let's go. Let's go. Running on fire, dude. Running on fire! Alright, what do we got? Breach Shift versus Hogak. Okay. Turn 1, Search for Tomorrow. It's the best turn 1 you can get for a Breach Valakut. We're just going to call it Valakut. I don't like Breach Shift. It's Valakut. They should really call it Titan Cut. Or Valatitan. Because really all the decks have Valakut and Titan in it. Some of them have Scape Shift, some of them don't. Some of them have Through the Breach, some of them don't. But they all have Valakut and they all have Titan. So it really should be called Titan Cut. Or Valatitan. Alright, well we got 3 Vengevines and Hogak out. Turn 2. This deck is busted. Ban it, please. Just ban it already. You just lose. Yeah. You just lose. Hogak is stupid. I'm tired of watching it. Fucking ban it. They're just trying to make money off of Modern Horizons. That's why the only reason they didn't ban Hogak. Like, oh, we gotta make more money off of fucking Modern Horizons. So we're gonna, like, warp the format insanely just so we can make more money. But everyone knows that this deck's not going to last, so really, like, they're not really... It doesn't really matter if they ban it or not right now. People don't really care about that card anyways. They want to get Wrenn and 6 and some other... and the Canopy Lands. Those are the all-stars in the Horizon, Modern Horizons deck, or set. Alright, so Hogak's going to bring in, what, 3 Assassin's Trophy, 2 Thoughtseize. Probably just those. And then Breach Shift's going to bring in, what, 3 Chalice of the Void. 2 Surgical Extractions. 2 Anger of the Gods. I don't even know how good Anger of Gods is. I mean, Anger of Gods is actually pretty good. So I guess Anger comes in. 2 Angers, 3 Chalice, 2 Surgical. Nah. I kind of feel like just in this format right now, like... Oops. If your deck's not faster than Hogak, you should be playing 4 Land in the Void. That's just like all there, like that's all there is to it. Like the only deck that should not be playing Leyline of the Void in their sideboard is like, you know, Infect. And really, that's the only deck that's like faster on average than Hogak. Oh, and like the Neoform, the Grizzlebrand Neoform deck, that deck wins on like turn 1 and 2. So I guess you don't need it with those decks. But every other deck should be playing 4 of them. Like, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Alright, well, I guess Valakut has a window to win here. He's angering? Okay. I guess that's decent, but I mean... Okay, that's good. Okay, that's a good play then. If he had Chalice in hand, that's definitely what you do, but... I think just Anger of the Gods would not have been very good. I don't know, depending on what's in his hand. If he has no other play, then obviously that's what you do, but... Okay, now Hogak's up against it. It has a lot of 1-drops. No replaying Gravecrawler. No flashing back Faithless Looting. No playing... Yeah, you're pretty fucked, buddy. Oh, you're playing, Golgari Thug? Boom. Alright, well, you can still get Vengevine back, because even though it's countered, you still cast it. Alright. Anger of the Gods number 2. And he keeps drawing his 2-drops, that's hilarious. Alright, well, all he needs is, like, Escape Shift, or, like, a Titan, or a Summoner's Pact, or any of his payoffs. And it's GG. Yeah, he sees the Summer's Pact. GG. Alright, well. Alright, game number 3. Gravecrawler. Not the strongest start. Well, he's got Through the Breach in hand this time. Maybe he can make something happen with that. Ooh, Regisaur came in. Rotting Regisaur. I guess that's because of Chalice of the Void. Getting Faithless Looting? Okay. It's pretty good, I guess. Well, that got out of hand fast. Yeah, I think that was a bad play. I think you should have saved the surgical extraction for, like, you know, Hogak or Vengevine. Like, just taking out Faithless Looting does nothing. Like, I don't see the point of that. I thought that was kind of weird. Like, you get the creatures before they can come out. That's how you use surgical in this matchup. Now he's got Hogak. He's got like 2 turns left. He's got no way to remove Hogak. So if he had surgicaled the Hogak, then he'd be in great shape right now. Like, absolutely great shape. Now he's going to lose. Yeah, he's going to through the Breach of Titan here, but that's not going to do anything. I don't think. I mean, it's going to let him get... Well, he's already got a Valakut out, but he doesn't have Prismatic whatever, Prismatic Omen out. Okay, so it's going to let him do... Oh, that is 18 damage. Okay, that's 18 damage. Damn. He already had the Valakut out. Dude, he got there. Nice. Nice. I still say he should have kept the surgical extraction, though. It almost bit him in the ass using it on Faithless Looting. That was a really bad play. I mean, like, it's like, if that's all you're doing with your mana on your turn is playing a Faithless Looting, then okay. I'm okay with that. Like, nah, he used it to just, like, play a million creatures. He didn't need the Faithless Lootings. Like, that deck doesn't really... I mean, Faithless Looting is good in the deck, but it doesn't necessarily need the Faithless Looting a lot of the times. It has so many creature abilities that just, like, fill the graveyard up. Oh, Donegan shaking his head. Oh, get wrecked, son. Too bad your little Hogak deck didn't win it for you. Oh, your dirty little Hogak deck. Dirty little Brokeak. Broke back. The broke back Hogak. He's got beat by Valakut. Wow, Mono Green Tron beat Mono Red Phoenix. Wow. He must have gotten crappy draws. Ooh, Counters Company. Let's go. Bird of Paradise into Chromatic Star. Oh, he didn't get a Tron land. Wrecked. Alright, we already got Kitchen Finks online turn 2. Yeah, boy. Dude, the Kitchen Finks are so good. They kind of fell out of favor, like, because the format's so fast. But, dude, I love me some Kitchen Finks. That was a good Magic card. Ooh, Giver of Ruins. Cool. And he's got the Vizier of Remedies. So, if he has the... I guess he would have played the Druid first if he had it. And then the Vizier second. Then he would have had infinite mana. So, obviously, he doesn't have the Druid in his hand. But... Ooh, Walking Ballista. Oh, he's just going to kill that Vizier. Just go ahead and kill that Vizier right now. Don't want you making no infinite mana. Oh, he's got another Vizier in hand. Jebaited. Jebaited that ballista shot hard. Drop that second Vizier. Let's go. Alright, we redrawn. Looking for Tron. Looking for that Tron. He's basically looking for Oblivion Stone or Ugin. That's like all that saves him here. Does Karn save him? Actually, Karn exiling Kitchen Finks. He takes what? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Okay, that does save him. He'll be at 1. Oh no, he can put a counter on it. Never mind, that won't save him. Okay, I guess he's just conceding. I mean, he has 8 damage right here, but I guess he's gonna, like, pump this up. Yeah, what are you doing, bro? He like tapped 6 mana. He thought it was 2 mana per counter. Nobody. Once the ballista's out, it costs 4 mana. That's funny. Okay. Sideboard. Dude, if that's how ballista worked, it would be completely busted. Like, completely busted. Alright, Counters Company. What are we bringing in? 2 Sin Collectors. Yeah, I like that. 2 Assassin's Trophies. Yes. Knight of Autumn? Is Knight of Autumn even good enough? I don't know. Cost 3, destroys an artifact. I don't think it's good enough. I think you need like 2 costs at the most you need for like interaction. 1 Abrupt Decay, I can see that. I think that's it. And then Tron's gonna bring in what, 2 Thragtusk, yeah. 1 Walking Ballista, yes. Oh, I know he's playing Karns, so maybe just the 2 Thragtusks then. Yeah, probably just the 2 Thragtusks because he's doing the Karn package. Not a lot of sideboarding going on with the Karn package. It kind of just takes sideboarding out of the equation. You just don't even have to think about it really. You got maybe like 2 or 3 cards, or 3 to 5 cards that are like actual sideboard cards. The rest are just like things to grab with Karn. Alright, game number 2. Alright, turn 1 tower map. Alright, Giver of Runes and Devoted Druid. He's got the Vizier of Remedies. That's infinite mana. But it looks like he has Tron. So if he plays Karn here, he's going to exile the Druid. Actually, he can't. Giver of Runes can protect it from colorless. I totally forgot about that. Wow. Okay, he's going to get 4-drop Karn. But what is he going to get? Spyglass. That's a smart move. Naming Devoted Druid. Okay. Okay, he didn't have the Vizier, but still. Ooh, Ranger Captain of Eos. Nice. I'm liking the new Modern Horizon cards in this deck. This is definitely like an up-to-date Counters Company. Like, that's really gross. Giver of Runes turn 1, Devoted Druid turn 2, Vizier of Remedies with protection from the Giver of Runes. So, like, you have to have, like, 2 removal to stop their combo at that point. That's pretty disgusting. That's pretty disgusting. I like that. I like that. Like, that's deadly. That's super deadly. Ooh, Ranger Captain of Eos. Is he going to sack that so he can't cast any... Or I guess it's non-creature spells. It's not going to stop him from playing Ballista on, like, 4. Which is going to be pretty bad because he's going to kill Hierarch and Giver of Runes. He is going to lose his Karn here, but it doesn't matter. I mean, I think he should kill the Hierarch here as well. Yeah, he should have just killed the Hierarch before his turn. I don't know why he didn't. Like, Ballista on 1 and Ballista on 2 is the same exact thing. In this situation. Oh, Worm Coil Engine, that's good. I think Tron's got this. The counter company's deck is going to have to get rid of the Sorcerer's Spyglass, so maybe he boards in. Well, he's got Assassin's Trophies and is probably boarded in the... He should have boarded in the Assassin's Trophies, so he needs to get one of those, kill the Spyglass, infinite mana. That's the only way he's going to win this game. Because he can't beat the Tron threats at this point. And he's going to gain 1,000,000 life with Worm Coil Engine, so... And he's got a Thragtusk. We found Court of Calling. If he brought in the Knight of Autumn, then he's got infinite mana here. But I don't think he has the... Oh yeah, he does have the Ballista in hand. Oh my god, did he bring the Knight of Autumn? Is he just going to win right here? That's sick. He has just enough mana too. So he's like, wait a second. Okay. Oh, crazy. Nice top deck. He brought it in. Smart guy. Smart guy. I didn't know if it was worth bringing in or not, but I guess it is. Because of cards like Sorcerer's Spyglass. Good call, buddy. You're better at playing this deck than me. Make infinite mana. Kill you. A lot. gonna draw a card in response. I mean, why isn't he just killing him? I don't get it. Oh, because the Karn, that's why. The Karn says... Karn says activated ability of artifacts cannot be activated, so that Walking Ballista cannot fire its shots. And he's got an Ulamog in hand. He's going to freaking exile it. Wow. The Tron player is actually still going to win this. Dude, Karn, the great creator, is busted. Karn is busted. Yeah, he's just going to scoop him up at this point. Alright, game number 3. Hierarch into Star. These have actually been some pretty tight games. Pretty tight. Shake those legs out. Prevent those blood clots. Alright, we got double Hierarch and a Ballista on 1. Does he have Tron? He does have Tron. Natural Tron. So good. This one might be a quick one. Might be a quick one. Alright, he's looking at his sideboard. He's got Karn, Great Creator, and Liberated. So, he's got some choices here. He's killing the Knight of Autumn. Okay. I guess that prevents his Karn from being retaliated on. Well, he got it with Walking Ballista. That's good. Now he's blowing a Blast Zone. Okay. Kills Giver and Hierarch. Ooh, Abrupt Decay. Nice. Getting in there with Walking Ballista for 1. What is it? Karn grab Ballista? Play Ballista on 2? I think that might be the play. Oh, he's playing map. Okay, now he can't do that. I wonder what he's planning to get with Karn. Or if he's even going to play Karn this turn. That was weird. He's making the map a 1/1. Okay. I don't know what he's doing. I would have just gotten Ballista from my sideboard and played it on 8, cracked the Sanctum of Ugin. Like, why? Cleared his board. Pretty much sitting in an unlosable position at that point. Go grab an Ugin, call it a day. Not sure why he didn't grab Ballista, but okay. I'm pretty sure he has a Ballista in the sideboard, doesn't he? Gavany Township's not terrible, but man, what are you doing? Oh, I guess he just really wants to kill Karn. Why is he not shooting Karn? Oh yeah, you can't activate it. Duh. Yeah, Karn pretty much is very bad against these decks that rely on artifacts activating. Yeah, this game's pretty much just idling until Tron gets a threat, another threat. And then I think it's GG. Or maybe just next turn, Karn can just tick down and get another threat. Or get Mycosynth Lattice, and then he can't ever do anything. Alrighty, Ghost Quarters away to the Gavany Township. No more of those shenanigans. Is that Knight of Autumn that he drew? I haven't seen one collected company. Does this actually have collected company in it? Or is this guy just really unlucky and hasn't drawn one in any of the games? I mean, he just gets Mycosynth Lattice right here and wins, right? what? What does he think he has? Like, you can't do anything in response to Mycosynth Lattice. I mean, you can, but you can't target Mycosynth Lattice until it's on the battlefield. And once it's on the battlefield, I guess you could float mana. You can float a bunch of mana. I guess that's true. If he had Quarter Calling, he could float the mana for Knight of Autumn, and then after it hits the battlefield, he goes and gets Knight of Autumn, kills it. Okay, fair enough. But he just found Assassin's Trophy. And he does have infinite mana here. Yeah, that's true, Jolteon. The creatures can still swing. It wouldn't have killed Karn, though. Karn would have been a 2. Oh, yeah, I guess it would have killed Karn. You right, you right. You right. Boom, Assassin's Trophy. Let's go. But I think the turn that it had 4 counters on it. Oh no, I guess the Vizier was in play. Yeah, that's true. Dude, Tron has got all the mana. But Counters Company actually has infinite mana right now. Oh, shit. I don't know why he isn't attacking with Wormcoil now. He should be attacking with Wormcoil, right? There's no reason to not attack with Wormcoil. Those are some close games. I have to say, those were some pretty tight games. Those were way tighter than I thought they were going to be. I kind of like this new Counters Company build with the Ranger Captain and the Giver of Ruins. I kind of like it. Alright, what do we got here for round number 15, yo? Hogak versus Urza. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, they need to get Hogak out of here. Hogak is warping the format way too much. There aren't enough decks you can play now. It's kind of a bummer. But we will see the top 8. We will see. Well, that's a turn 1. Bauble, Opal, Astrolab. Oh, boom. War of Invention for 1, grabbing Grafdigger's Cage. Let's go. Let's go. Loving it. Loving it. Alright, we got Thopter Foundry in play. Go get that Sword of the Meek. I don't know why he looked at his own top card. He didn't have a fetch land in play. GG. Dude, I dig that turn 2 War of Invention for Grafdigger's Cage in response to his neonate sacking. That was so good. Did you see Dylan Donegan's face? He was like, sacrifice. He just like goes to draw a card and his opponent's like, wait. And he's like, looks up like surprised. Like, what? Like, really? Oh yeah, he could have shuffled it away with Whir. Yeah. True, true. But I mean, it was a land, and he still didn't shuffle it away. So obviously, he didn't want to whir for like 1 or something, because like there was no reason to whir for 1 at that point for any. That would just waste the whir. Like I mean, I understand his reasoning, but I think there was no reason to do it still, because I think he only had 4 mana with the artifacts. All right, sideboard. Yeah, I wouldn't, for sure. Like, because getting a, like, what 1-drop artifact is he going to get at that point? That he already had the Grafdiggers out, so, like, it really, like, was kind of irrelevant. Alright, so 4 Leylines are going to come in, 3 Assassin's Trophies, probably 2 Thoughtseize also, 2 Force of Vigor, 1 Nature's Claim. He's going to bring in a lot of stuff, probably. Yeah, maybe he's right. Well, I mean, like, you want to shuffle away lands, don't you? He kept a land on top, so, like, obviously he had no intention of actually worrying. I think he, like, did it without thinking about it. Does it play Relic main deck? I don't know if it plays Relic main deck. Alright, so he's going to bring in a ton against this deck. He's going to bring in, like, 3, 5... 12 cards. He could easily bring in 12 cards against this deck because he wants maximum interaction for this combo deck. And then Urza's going to bring in 4 Leyline, 2 Actually, Assassin's Trophy's not great, right? I guess maybe he wants to get rid of ley lines. Yeah, so he's going to bring in 2 Assassin's Trophies, 4 ley lines. 1 Nature's Claim. Tezzeret? Is Tezzeret any good in this matchup? I don't know if Tezzeret's any good in this matchup. Oops. I had my wins up from when I was streaming Arena. Oops. That's going to be on the video. Alright, Gabe 2. Forgot to turn off that overlay. Alright, we have turn 1 Faithless Looting, gets 2 Blood Gas in the yard. And then we got, what, Astrolab, Mishra's Bauble, and Opal, and Chimeric Star, or Chromatic Star. That was a turn 1, baby, right there. Alright, double Blood Gassed. And Mr. Hogak. Always gotta love that turn 2 Hogak. Feels great, man. Feels great. There's like absolutely no reason to play like Grixis Death Shadow over Hogak, because Grixis Death Shadow's plan is to get out like either a Death Shadow or a Gurmag Angler turn 2, which is a 5/5. Doesn't really compare to an 8/8 Trample turn 2. Doesn't really compare. Oh, we weren't. We weren't for 3. Oh, Bridge from Below. Oh, Assassin's Trophy, he says. Get some. Ensnaring Bridge, rather, not Bridge from Below. Bridge from Below is banned. That's why you moved out Shadow into Tron, yeah. Well, I guess Mardu Death Shadow is playable right now. Because that's all about, like, just, like, destroying their hand. Like, just having, like, all the hand destruction. Like, 11 hand destruction, I think it has, or 10. With, Tide Hollow Sculler. And then just winning off of, you know, Death Shadow and, Teamer Battle Rage. Pampers. I'm doing commentary, man. And then after I finish this, I'll be doing, I'll be streaming some Let It Die. The scoop. He's just like, alright. Fair enough. You got like 20 power on the board. I'm doing good, Pampero. How are you, man? A little bit hot right now. It's like 88 degrees outside or something. Sweating a little bit inside. Got my fan on full blast. Oh, we got lots of artifacts coming out. Alright, game number 3. Ooh, we got Leyline of the Void. That's always good against Hogak. Then we got Double Bauble, Astrolab, and Mox Opal. 6 permanents on the battlefield, turn 1. Alright, fetching that one away. He chose to look at his own card because he had a fetch land, so he's just going to shuffle that away, get another card on the top of his deck. Hopefully he likes that one better. You don't understand what's happening? Magic is a hard game. Alright, he's going to play out Thopter Foundry and Astrolabe number 2. Alright, he's got Sword of the Meek in hand. Is that Tezzeret? I think I saw Tezzeret also. Maybe he boarded in Tezzeret. No, it's not. It's just a Chromatic Star. Alright, it's looking like... Yeah, Hogak needs some kind of removal for the Leyline of the Void, or he's not going to be doing much. Swinging for one with Carrion Feeder. Finds a Thoughtseize. Okay, he did board in Thoughtseize. I don't know how good Thoughtseize is against Hogak. Like, is it even that good? Oh, we had the Assassin's Trophy. I mean, you can play Hogak from your graveyard or from your hand, so taking Hogak does nothing. I guess taking Stitcher Supplier is good because he doesn't get to mill cards. But yeah, Thoughtseize doesn't seem that great against Hogak. I don't know why he boarded it in. I guess if you have it on turn 1, you can, like, grab something that kills Leyline. I guess that's actually a valid reason for it. So if he had Thoughtseized him on turn 1 and, like, seen the Assassin's Trophy, he would have taken the Assassin's Trophy, obviously, because he had Leyline in play already. So I guess I can get behind Thoughtseize being okay. Oh, he's just conceding. Wow. He doesn't have the Infinite. He didn't have Urza in his hand, but yeah, he's going to make a bunch of Thopters. I guess he just knew that, like, there's no way he could race him at that point because he was going to make, like, 5 Thopters and then 5 more Thopters and then 5 more Thopters, and he was going to gain 15 life. So there's no way he's going to race him at that point. So I respect the fact that he scooped. Like, he knew there was, like, you know, 0.00001% chance that he won that or would win that. Alright, I guess we can watch this one real quick. This tournament's been going pretty fast. Although it is Hogak versus Eldrazi-Tron, I don't really want to watch this. We'll watch, like, some of it. Alright, Game 3. We'll watch Game 3. And it is fast, it is sped up, so... Alright, well, we got Grafdigger's Cage. That's going to shut down your plan. He's got foiled out Hogak. Yeah, there's always one guy, like the newest deck that everyone knows is going to get banned. They just, like, foil it out anyways. There's always one person you see do that. It's kind of funny. Although maybe he had Bridgevine. He actually might have had Bridgevine before the Hogak came out, so maybe he just loved this deck before, like, Hogak made it popular. That's very possible. Alright, Thought Knot takes Assassin's Trophy here, I think. Or Shenanigans. Actually, it takes Shenanigans. Actually, it probably takes Assassin's Trophy, right? I don't know. I kind of like the whole exiling shenanigans so he can never get it back. But, I mean, how many artifacts do you have in Eldrazi-Tron? I mean, I guess he has chalices and stuff, but Yeah, take the shenanigans. I think that's the best choice. Because he also gets a land out of the Assassin's Trophy, so that's fine. Alright, already playing Hogak. And Vengevite's coming back. Feels bad, man. That's 17 power on board. Feels bad. Looking like Hogak's going to get into the top 8, or at least this Hogak is. Karn the Great Creator. What did he go get with it? He just dies here, doesn't he? What was that? 8, 9, 11, 12, 13? I guess it's not quite lethal. Yeah, he wins now, for sure, right? Oof. Hogak OP. Alright. Top 8 time, boys and girls. It's that time again. Alright, what do we got? Hogak, Hogak. Hogak, Hogak. Okay, so it is half Hogak. Bummer. I thought it was going to be more of a variety, but you know what? So be it. Yeah, 4 Hogaks, 1 Phoenix, 2 Trons, 1 Urza. We got four decks in the top 8. No, this is kind of what Modern has become recently. It's kind of like 8 to 10 decks, basically, only. Alright, quarterfinals. Grixis Urza versus Mama Green Tron. Okay. Turn 1 map. Tron on the play. Not the greatest opening for Tron. Not the greatest opening for Urza either. Just a land? What's going on here? Just a land? Are you kidding me? He's got 3 Thopter Foundries in his hand. And Goblin Engineer. No Urza, though. Going to get L Sword of the Meek. Alright, we got Tron, but not until next turn. Dude, Chromatic Star is like $7. Like, I didn't even know that, because it hasn't been, like, reprinted for a long-ass time. Chromatic Sphere is only, like, 25 cents. The Star is $6 or $7. Recently found that one out. I have, like, all the cards for Tron, except for, like, the expensive stuff. I don't have 7-drop Karns, and he's like, what? Got to be like $70-$80 right now. Like the 4-drop Karn's only like $10. Kind of a clunky hand for Urza. I think Tron might just overwhelm him here in a second. All he's got is an O-Stone, okay. Oh, he's got 2 more Thopter Foundries in his hand. Bummer. He totally just popped off that Oblivion Stone, thinking they didn't have another Foundry, or hoping that he didn't have another Foundry. He's got 2 more in his hand. Bink. Boop. Bonk. Oh, searching for a threat. Did he find one? He's got Karn in hand. Oh, Chromatic Star. It's not what you want to find off Ancient Stirrings. Mr. Karn. He's going to exile this Thopter Foundry, and he's going to play a third Thopter Foundry. Feels bad, yo. Feels real bad. Never mind, he just has Urza. Make infinite Thopters. GG. Dude, I bet he's so pissed. He's like, really? You had three Thopter Foundries in hand? Good for you, buddy. Good for you. You got rid of 2 of them. That sucks. That's a bad feeling when someone has it all, regardless of your best attempts. Alright. Sideboard time. Mr. Tron is going to bring in Mr. 4 Leyline of the Void. And 3 Nature's Claims. And what? Emrakul? That would be really fun, taking an Urza turn. That would be really fun. I like the Veil of Summers. I need to put these in my Infect deck. I want to try these out. Veil of Summer seems legit, though. Did they bring in Veil of Summer here? They do play black and blue. Maybe they bring in Veil of Summer in this matchup. I'm not sure if Veil of Summer is good against Grixis Urza. That's possible, though. But definitely the Nature's Claims, the Ley Lines, maybe Emrakul, maybe some Veils. And then Urza's going to bring in, what, 2 Thoughtseize, 2 Assassin's Trophies, 1 Nature's Claim, 1 Duress, Tezzeret? I think Tezzeret might come in, too. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Yeah, Veil is, yeah, seems real good in Infect. I play Infect too, so. Yeah, it's the cycle card, yeah, for sure. Alright, so we got, what, turn 1. Stirrings, or turn 2 Stirrings? Just a Chromatic Star on the Urza side. You just sold out of Infect. Traitor. Traitor. How could you turn your back on Infect? I've been playing Infect for a long ass time. That was one of my first modern decks. So I was playing through the highs, through the lows. Strikes and gutters. Ups and downs, you know. You sucked at Infect. It's a hard deck to play, like, no doubt. It's really hard. You have limited resources to get the job done, and, you know, you have to be really tight in your plays, and you gotta protect your Infectors. It's really, like... It's a way harder deck than people think it is to play. Like, most people, like, who pick it up, they're like, oh, we're just gonna get, like, turn 2 wins and turn 3 wins and shit all the time. And it's like, nope. That only happens against certain matchups, like Tron and stuff, where you like pretty much get like guaranteed wins, like on like, you know, turn 3-ish. But even then, I played against Tron on Friday. Tab out control. I don't know. Tron's more of like a combo deck too. Like Tron and Infect are both combo decks. I'd put them in the combo deck category. Alright, Tron does not have Tron. Okay, he thought-seized what? Oh, he thought-seized his Sylvan Scrying. Did he thought-seize his Sylvan Scrying? Yeah, he thought-seized his Sylvan Scrying. That put a damper on things. Yeah, you gotta stick with Infect for longer than 2 months if you want to get good at it. You gotta play it for like a solid, like, you know, 3 to 5 months before you start getting super confident with it. Like, I used to do all kinds of misplays with it, like, in the first few months I was playing it. Like, you gotta like, remember, like, certain rules that you have to follow all the time, or else you just open yourself up to lose. Like, if, like, the number one rule is if you only have one Infector, never put that Infector at risk. Like, because if you don't have an Infector, you can't, your deck does nothing. So, like, you can't take risks, like, you know, trying to guess if your opponent has removal or not. You can't take those risks. Like, you just can't. Because if you lose your Infector, you pretty much just lose the game. So that's first and foremost with Infect. Pretty much you can't keep any hands that don't have an Infector either. So you got to mulligan all hands that don't have an Infector in the opening hand, pretty much. I mean, there are some exceptions to that rule, like very few, but there are some exceptions to that rule. Like if you're playing Burn, for example, and like you keep like a, you know, post sideboard, you keep a hand with like a Kitchen Fink in it or something like that, like a Kitchen Fink and like some other good stuff, but you don't have an Infector. Like that's an okay keep against Burn, I would say, probably sometimes, because you can kill him with normal damage, and also Kitchen Finks is like the best card against Burn. Or like one of the best sideboard cards. Okay, Urza won that Tron won that pretty fast. 2 combo, yeah, for sure. It is a combo deck. Even though it uses creatures, it's a combo deck. Alright, so Tron won that one. In a dominant fashion, as Tron does. Game number 3. Okay, we got Leyline on the table. That's good. And turn 1 Expedition map. Turn 1, nothing for Urza. Looks like Urza mulled to 6 here. Shake the legs out every once in a while. Peel the butt off the chair. I need to get, don't they have those like cool pillows? I need to get one of those cool pillows. Off like Amazon or something. Fuck. When it gets this hot, it's like not pleasant at all. Sitting in a leather chair. Or faux leather. I don't know if it's real. It's probably faux leather. Still not pleasant. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Alright, working on Tron. Didn't get his second Tron land, so he's going to be slowed down by that. Ooh, Duress. Oh, gets this one threat. Alright, well, Urza's got a shot. I'd say both players have a shot at this one. Alright, he's got Urza in hand, and he's got 2 more Thopter Foundries in hand, wow. But, I mean, he can't do the combo because he's got no graveyard. So, Sword of the Meek. That ain't gonna work. Alright, we got Urza on deck. Play Thopter Foundry number 2. Dude, that Astrolabe is so good in this deck. Like, it like allows this deck to be 3 colors. Like, without the Astrolabe, this deck would actually kind of struggle on its colors. But that Astrolabe, what a great card. What a great just like mana fixer / cycling artifact. Ooh, Ugin. What is it, just -4 here? Kill both Foundries and Urza. Because the Foundries aren't colorless, right? Even though they're artifacts, they're not colorless, are they? Or are they? I guess they are artifacts still. Does Thopter Foundry count as a colorless card? It does, right? It's like Tide Hollow Skull. They're both colorless, right? Okay, apparently not. They are color. They're gold cards. Okay. So they do have a color. Okay. I guess it's just based off the casting cost, right? It would say on the actual card if it were a colorless card still. I guess same with Tide Hollow Sculler. Oh, the Thopters are blue? Really? That I didn't know. Or like on the packs that cost 0 mana, it says this card is a green card in the text, or like this card is whatever color it is. But I guess those cards came out before Devoid. Maybe Devoid's just like they do that for everything now. And they give it that kind of translucent border that's like the color, but it's like translucent. Alright, he's just using Ugin. Urza's ability. Yeah, he needs something to remove the ley line. Alright, his nature's claiming the Thopter Foundry. Then he's just going to plus Ugin and kill the token now, right? Yeah. And then he's just going to kill Urza here, right? Why is he not killing Urza? Oh, because it kills the ley line too, that's why. Or he had enough mana to activate him again? Dang, son. Yeah, it lets you play lands too. It's pretty gross. Dude, he gets to activate him twice a turn. Shouldn't he be killing him? I don't know. I guess he just wants to keep him off the infinite. As long as he keeps him off the infinite, he's okay. Is the reasoning behind this? Oh my god, you have to shuffle it every time, dude? Just fucking cut the deck. Jesus Christ. He's doing this like fucking 3 times a turn. Seriously. Yes, Emrakul. He draws Emrakul. Get wrecked, son. He's going to take his next turn. And he's a 13/13, so he kills him in 1 hit. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Yeah, because he basically takes his turn, doesn't do anything, and then just passes, and the Emrakul just swings for 13 and wins. That's a funny way to win. That's awesome. Props to that. Alright, what do we got left? We got 2 Hogaks. I guess 2 Hogaks got knocked out. That's cool. Hogak versus Phoenix, Hogak versus Tron. Alright, turn 1. Map versus turn 1 looting. Let's see what's going to happen here in the semifinals. Yeah! Yeah, yeah, yeah! Ooh, dropping the Vengevine and Bloodghast. I mean, you just have to use the relic here, right? Where he's passing. Oh, he's still not using it? Are you kidding me? Okay. He's gonna be real upset if he plays Hogak next turn. I guess if he doesn't have, like, a Karn or something to, like, get rid of it, but... Yeah, I know you can do it in response to the Bloodghast trigger. You can do it in response to the Vengevine trigger, too, but you cannot do it in response to casting Hogak, though. Because it's still your turn. It's still your priority on your turn. You can't, like, if Hogak ends up in the graveyard after an effect, and he has the ability to cast it, you can't do it in response to casting Hogak. So he better use it now, or he's insane. Now he's gonna use it? That was just stupid, man. He could have... Oh, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. There was no reason for him to wait on that. No reason for him to wait. The second he dropped the land... The second he dropped the land... He should have used it. In response to the in response to the Bloodghast. And then he let him, what, cast a Gravecrawler from the graveyard? Or were those both from his hand? Still, that was... I don't know what people are trying to get, like... I guess his hand was just like bulletproof anyways. He had Karn and Ugin. Alright, sideboard. Four ley lines are coming in. Two Thragtusk. Actually, is Thragtusk even anything in this matchup? I think maybe just the four ley lines come in. I mean, maybe the Thragtusk. I mean, you can maybe, like, stave off. I mean, if Hogak's out, then Thragtusk is not going to do a whole lot. But, like, I guess if they have, like, you know, just, like, Vengevine's out and other things, like, Thragtusk is okay. So maybe just four ley lines, two Thragtusk. And then Hogak's going to bring in, what, three Thoughtseize, two Force of Vigor, two Assassin's Trophy. Yeah, and that's it. Actually, is Rotting Regisaur a thing against Tron? I don't think so. He's got Leyline turn 1. And then Thoughtseize turn 1, taking his Expedition map. Okay. Alright, he trophied his Leyline. He's online now. Unlocked and ready. Alright, he plays a ballista on one. Alright, Hogak not doing the greatest. Kind of stopped up with like sideboard cards and stuff, and then the Tron's missing land drops, so both decks kind of not doing much right now. Kind of just stopping each other from doing things. It's kind of weird when, in these sideboard matchups where you sideboard in a bunch of cards like for interaction, but then you end up like, you know, making your combo not as strong, your combo deck. He's just gonna win off of like. Alright, he needs to get Tron here, right? Probably has Ugin or like. Shit. Game number 3. Alright, turn 1 map. Turn 1 looting. Let's go. Alright, he's got Tron online. Turn 3. What can he do with it? Looks like Hogak's not really doing much. Oh, he's got the trophy, though. Get that power plant. Nice. Nice. Alright, he has to use it now, right? Or Hogak gets played. Actually, Vengevine and Hogak. Yeah, he has to use it right now. Alright, he dismembered and then used it. That was smart. Not looking good for Hogak. He's got kind of nothing going on. Too many sideboard cards. Worm coil, that's good. No, he's just gonna scoop. Yeah, he just had nothing going. He had a couple lands in hand, force of vigor. Yeah, too many sideboard cards. Oh, here's the Is It Phoenix versus Hogak. Ooh, he's got the thing in the ice. Is he gonna be able to flip it though? This looks close. Oh, Metamorphose. What do we got? What do we got here? Got a little something, something. He needs exactly 4 action. Oh, he drew a land. Wah, 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 wah. Oh, is that a Ravenous Trap? Alright, I guess there's not too much pressure on the Phoenix deck. This Hogak deck's not doing much of anything either, drawing a lot of lands. Ooh, draws a sleight of hand. Wow. He's just drawing all lands. Ooh, that's one of those promo flooded strands from the what is it? The U.S. Championships. Or state championship. What is it called? It's the one for like America only, I believe. Wow, we have a standoff. No one wants to attack. Damn, dude. This is crazy. Wow, really? He's targeting him? And he gave him another Venge Vine? This is super risky. I don't know why he didn't do it on his instep. If he had done it on his instep, he would have just won, wouldn't he have? Because he would have attacked with the Phoenix also. Yeah, that was a really, really bad play. He should have flipped the I guess he was thinking maybe his opponent could top deck a removal spell, but like, I mean, come on. You wait till they're instep 100% to do that. What just happened? How did Hogak win? I don't get it. Like, why did he think he could cast Ravenous Trap? What the fuck is happening? Did he just totally misplay that? Let me look up Ravenous Trap. It's when cards go into their graveyard, right? Opponent had 3 more cards put in their graveyard from anywhere this turn. Yeah. Why did he think he could play this card? Like, did you read the card, bro? Like, this guy completely 100% misplayed that. If he had done it on his end step, he would have flipped it, played the Arclight Phoenix, swung for 10 and killed him. Like, that was just a... He must have just been super under pressure, just couldn't handle the pressure and just messed up under pressure. That's the only thing I can think of. Because that was a huge misplay. Like, huge. Alright, here's the finals. Here we go. Hogak versus Mono Green Tron. Let's go. Alright, I'm gonna go pee real quick. Looks like they're mulliganing. Alright, did I miss anything? Did I miss anything? Nope. Ooh, is he mulliganing again? Feels bad, bro. Feels bad. Alright. What is that, a mold of 5? Turn 1 Relic. Not bad. Yeah, he might be aggressively mulliganing here too, because he knows he's playing Hogak. He might be trying to get a Relic, because he knows just Hogak will just bust his balls if it gets a good draw. Bust his balls. Alright, well, he's got Tron online now. This is the good thing about Tron. They can mulligan to 4 or 5 and still be pretty okay. Pretty okay. Since their deck is so redundant with, you know, what it's trying to do. Alright, he did that on purpose so that he couldn't relic him, because he had priority first. Alright, so all he's going to get is a Vengevine out of this. That was really well played. Because you don't get priority on the main phase until the player does something. And casting something means it's already cast, so he couldn't have gotten the Gravedigger there. Or Gravecrawler, rather. Alright, well, he was looking for a threat there, and I don't think he got one. I don't know if he has a threat in his hand. He might just get bowled over here. Although, he doesn't have... Nah, he's got Hogak in hand. So he's going to play Wayfinder and then Convoke Hogak out. Convoke / Delve. He's got plenty of creatures to get him. Yeah, he's going to get Hogak out. Boom. Are we playing a Claim to Fame in there? Nice. Spicy. Spicy! Alright, well, what saves him here? I think Oblivion Stone's the only thing that saves him here. Because he's got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, if he takes care of Hogak, he only takes 10 damage, but still, that's not where you want to be. Alright, he's got O-Stone. But this Hogak player's hand is pretty stacked. Yeah, it's just he's pretty much gonna get out everything and then some again. Why is he tapping the Vengevines? He could attack with those. That was stupid. He wanted to keep his graveyard. Why do you care about your lands in your graveyard? I think that was a bad play. He should have attacked with 2 Vengevines. Brought him to 7. Alright, another O-Stone, okay. It's keeping him alive. He's got more than enough for lethal. More than enough. Alright, he's claiming back a Stitcher supplier. So he goes to 7, effectively, from the 6 life link. Alright, what do you got, Tron? Actually, Emrakul would be great right now, but that's a sideboard card. Is Ulamog even good enough? I don't even know if Ulamog is good enough here. You need like Emrakul. Emrakul just like takes over his turn, and then you swing for the win. I kind of feel like... Isn't Ugin better here? In response to that carrion feeder, he should have killed. Two ones. With walking ballista. Now he's fucked. I think that's way too much damage. Block Hogak, block Vengevine, take 4, 10, 16 damage. Gain 6. Yeah, he's still dead no matter what. Yeah, he fucked up there. He should have done this in response to him playing the carrion feeder. Alright, he shoots one of the grave crawlers here. And he goes to 1. If Astral raids me. I already said I was playing later, Pampero. It's gonna be like 9:30-ish PST. 9:30, 9:45, somewhere in there. Alright, I think Tron's just dead here. Pacific time, Pampero. PST. I believe it's the same time you're in, isn't it? Or maybe, yeah, you're in the same time zone, aren't you? Wait, where do you live, Pampero? Do you live in like Brazil or somewhere? Wait, 12:45 p.m.? You mean a.m.? What, are you in like Hawaii or someplace? That's in South America, isn't it? Yeah, it's 12:45 a.m., not p.m., dude. You know when it becomes 12, it's a.m., not p.m. anymore. That would be like 15 hours ahead if it were 12:45 p.m. That would mean you would be in like Japan. Like, I think Japan is 15 or 16 hours ahead of Pacific time. Japan or Australia, I think one of those is like 15 or 16 hours ahead. Wait, did he actually win? Oh my god. Tron with the clutch. I can't believe he won that game. He was like board wipe, worm coil, ballista, 1 life, down to 1 life, and then attacks with you can look up PST online, Pampero. Do you have a computer or your phone? Do you have a smartphone? It's 8:50 p.m. here right now, so like an hour at least before I start. All right, sideboard, and then he milled him out. He had less than 20 cards left in his deck, so when Ulamog attacked, it milled him out. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Okay, sideboard. 4 Leyline of the Void. 2 Thragtusk, 1 Emrakul. I think Emrakul is good in this matchup too. You can just steal games with it. And then Hogak's going to bring in, what, 4 Thoughtseize, 2 Assassin's Trophy, 1 Force of Vigor, Shenanigans, 1 Shenanigan, and 1 Nature's Claim. Yeah. All the interactions. All the interactions are coming in. Alright, game 2 of the finals. Finales. Ooh, Hogak. Did he just scry? What's happening? Okay, I think he put too many cards back. Yes, you already said that, Pampers. Okay, so he, I think, put too many cards back after the mulligan, so he got to draw another one, or what? I don't even know what happened there. That was weird. Because they both mulliganed to 5. Okay, so he's got 2 ley lines out, right? Alright, he hardcast a Gravecrawler. Alright, he's just going on the beatdown plan. Alright, that was actually a pretty good find. Blaststone's gonna clear these one drops out of here. Oh, he's not gonna pop it. Oh, does Blaststone take 3 to activate? Maybe it takes 3, that's why I couldn't do that. Dude, he's got him on a 2-turn clock. Just a Gravecrawler and a freaking Carrion Feeder, and he's just like going for it. Just going for it with the beats. Beat the beat the beat. Beat the beat the beat. I don't know why he didn't crack the expedition map there. Why isn't he playing Ugin? Like, I don't get this. Alright, he's cracking the map now. Obviously, he's going to crack O-Stone. I don't know why he just didn't play Ugin there. I guess because he wants to... I guess because he wanted to get Sanctum of Ugin, which is what he's grabbing here. Yeah, and then he wants to be able to trigger it with Ugin. Although, Ugin's pretty solid. Like, I don't know how Ugin loses here. I mean, he's going to kill all of his Leyline of the Voids here, so, like, if he had played Ugin, he could have just -1 and killed both of the 1-drops. Oh, I guess because he loses to Vengevine. That's why. He loses to a hardcast Vengevine. If he had a Vengevine in his hand, it has haste. Oh, he does have a Vengevine in his hand, so yeah, he would have lost to Vengevine here. If he had Ugin. Okay, good call. Good call. Forgot about the hardcast. Oh, but he's going to win anyways. Does he have a second creature? He does have a second creature. He's so lucky. Oh, wait. Oh, no, he already attacked. Never mind. Never mind. He still loses to Vengevine here, though. So... I don't know. I guess he just lost a turn later. Because if he had Vengevine, his plan didn't work either way. Alright, game number 3. For all the marbles, boys and girls out there, this is the finals. 3rd game of the finals for the Star City Game Open, Modern Open Columbus Championship right here. Here it is. We got some mulligans happening. Alright, we got Leyline on the board. And map. Alright, we got the Assassin's Trophy online. Gonna probably knock out that Leyline on his instep. And start his disgusting stuff. His disgusting shenanigans incoming. Alright, he's dismembering the Satyr Wayfinder in response to the Gravecrawler, so he can't cast Hogak. If he had a Hogak in his hand, he could have cast it. Alright, he found the mine. He's got Tron after he cracks that map. This is looking pretty good for Tron. He's got, no, wait, never mind. He's got Hogak and Vengevine. Okay, he's gonna be. Is he gonna be able to play? He can't play Ulamog next turn. He cannot play Ulamog. So he's on the back foot here. He needs like a board wipe or something. He needs an Ugin or a Oblivion Stone, or I think Karn might be okay, assuming he doesn't get another Vengevine. If he gets another Vengevine, it's over no matter. He has to have a board wipe. Alright, he's got the O-Stone. Buys him a turn. He's looking for another land. He might have a land in hand, actually. Alright, what did he draw? Is that Force of Vigor? Alright, why didn't he play the Gravecrawler out of his graveyard and then play Hogak again? Okay, maybe he suspects that he's going to play Ulamog here. Did he Ancient Stirrings? Oh, he must have Ancient Stirrings for Ulamog. So he knows he has Ulamog in his hand, which is why he didn't put out Hogak or Vengevine because he didn't want it to get exiled. A lot of smart plays going on. So he's not even going to play... he's like, alright, if you're not going to play your stuff, I'm not going to play Ulamog then. You got a nice little cat and mouse thing going on here. I like it. I like it. A little counterplay, counterplay. Very nice. Some top-level magic here, boys and girls. Pay attention. Alright, now that he's got Carrion Feeder, he doesn't have to care about Ulamog now, because Ulamog, he can sacrifice it in response to it exiling. I think there should only be 3 counters on the Carrion Feeder. I think he put one too many on there. Because I think his Gravecrawler should be in the graveyard now if there's 4 on him. Alright, he went and got Blast Zone. Alright, well, it's looking like Tron's in the lead here. He's just 2 turns away from milling him out. Oh, he got it. Tron got it. Champion, says Hogak. No, bitch. No, Hogak. No. No. You ain't winning nothing, Hogak. You ain't winning nothing. Nothing. Let's go. Congrats to our winner, Dominic Harvey, with his mono green Tron deck. Look at that. Look at that gold. Look at that bling. Let's see the bling. The bling! Congrats! Alright, that does it for our Day 2 Top 8 of Star City Games Modern Open Columbus. Thank you everyone for joining. This video is going to go up on my YouTube channel if you want to watch it in scathing HD 6000 bit rate. And that is lock_daddy. my YouTube channel with various other things on it, besides tournament commentary and set reviews and some other stuff. It's going to be up on my Twitch channel also. You can watch it there. Not as high def, but that's twitch.tv/lock_daddy. Follow me on Twitter, which is @lock_daddy1 for updates on streams and what's going on in my life and other stuff. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Peace.